I had to click start streaming and then go live. This is weird. Okay, well, we're gonna hope for the best. Hello. I think this is all correct. I don't know. OBS updated. Things are weird. Let me know if everything's not working right. Because I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. It could not be. Sorry for the bad camera quality. I tried using my phone as a camera. That didn't work out well. And I don't know how to do a thumbnail for a mobile stream, so... We're trying. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We're trying our best. How's it going, everybody? Excuse me. There are a lot more people to hear than I was expecting, so I'm gonna try. We need music. That's something we definitely need. Hang on. Music. Music make you lose control. Let's see. Can we get... What can we get? What can we get going? I think... Let's get some Lunar Vacation going. Are we gonna do... No, I want it on... It's gonna be low quality, but... Oh, gosh. Ugh. I was just streaming and decided to end stream to come watch yours. That's not... Don't leave your fans hanging, man. But yeah, how we all doing? How we all doing? Sounds good. Camera's working. All good? Alright, perfect. Camera is bad, but camera is going to have to do for now until I get an actual webcam. I'll... Here, maybe I can make this better. Maybe I can make it better. Maybe, perchance. Probably not. Maybe. I can turn off my color? Why can I do that? Ooh. I feel like desaturate a little bit. That's the thing, there was literally nobody. Well. There you go, I guess. Is it the sharpness? Do I need to turn down the sharpness? Oh, I don't know how cameras work. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with it. I'm very blue, apparently. It's very white outside. It's been snowing all day. I'm cold. Speaking of which, I need my fan on. There we go. Oof. Okay, hang on. This mic needs to move a little bit further. Let's put you right here. Ah! Okay, where can I put you that you're not gonna fall and die? Okay, that works. An iPhone or Android? I'm using an iPhone. I'll work everything out at some point. It'll probably all be going a lot better once I get back to my dorm. It's just all a little bit weird with being home, not having my actual setup here. I think the plan is to probably head back sometime on Tuesday, if it's still safe, or Wednesday. I need to be back by Thursday because I got a movie to go see. I don't want to miss that. Oh yeah, Kite AL V... I don't know if it... Was it V1.5, I think, released today? That was kind of cool. I haven't tried it yet, obviously. I've heard good things about the... Oh my god, I'm Spider-Woman, apparently. That was close. What was I saying? Kite AL. Yeah, Kite AL. Hang on, I need to check what the delay is like. The delay could just be abysmal. Uh-oh, hang on. Oh, that's not bad. That's not awful. Okay, well, I'll DM you the app I use to use my iPhone as a webcam. All right. I was trying a couple different ones. One of them tried to make me pay to get good resolution, and the other was just really laggy. Like, hang on, I can actually show you how laggy it was. Check this out. That's not the right one. It's this one. Got this one. Oh, it's actually not doing... No, it's not super laggy. Maybe it's working. Maybe everything is good and fine. Maybe we're all good. I guess we're not doing music unless I... Nah, then it goes through my mic and it sounds weird. Alright, I guess this is gonna work then. I just have to move. I have to adjust myself to face this angle instead. Okay, well, we're all working now then. But yeah, how we all doing tonight? It's been a rocky evening, apparently. Evidently, I dropped my balisong. I need to... I'm still forming my opinions on the refault. I'm almost there, though. I figure I'm probably going to record sometime after I get back to campus, and then after I record, it's all in motion, and it won't take more than like a couple days to get it out. Depending on how long B-roll takes. That's the only reason why my Impulse review didn't come out like 2 weeks earlier. It would have if I didn't need to do B-roll, but the B-roll I all got done in one day. I got the B-roll and uploaded the video all in the same day. So it shouldn't really take that long, to be completely honest. It's just the oh gosh, okay, hang on. I need to see how bad this delay is. It might be really bad. We might need to switch how we're doing this stream. Let's see. It's just the oh, it's a little bad, but we'll work with it. But yeah, I think once I sort of get like the script fully written out, and I actually get to record the video itself, everything should be good after that, because I just need to like I have a bit of an idea for like the intro of it, which I think is going to be kind of funny. So we got to do that, and then we got to do the review itself, which honestly shouldn't be that bad. The review itself shouldn't take but like 30 minutes max, and then I edit that down into like a couple minutes, depending on how much I have to cut out, because a lot of times I'll stop and like think about what I want to say next, which I'm not too worried about because I can just cut it out. And then after that, I put it into Premiere, cut it all down into the right size video, do all the actual editing, that being like adding text on screen whenever I need it, like doing like the little zoom in stuff I do, adding the B-roll, adding the music, all that. Then after that, we should be good. The thumbnail is the part that I'm the most concerned about, because I'm not great at IRL thumbnails, but I think I have an idea for how I want to do the one for the refault. So I'm not too worried about that, but there's no delay for me. There might be, because I said that like 5 minutes ago. Here, say Balisong when you hear this. It's been 30 seconds, so... Oh, okay, okay. Only 30 seconds. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I can work with 30 seconds. I can definitely work with 30 seconds. That is not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Okay, that's not that bad at all. That's probably, honestly, just because of my internet being a little bit sloppy at the moment. My internet's been slow all day. Storm stuff. It's whatever. Excuse me. But yeah. I still need to get around to dyeing my thing. I might honestly make a full video out of just the process of modding my refault once I get around to that, because I think that could be fun. Like the anodization, the dyeing, the scales, all that. Oh yeah, Scott, have you gotten around to doing that yet? Okay, and we need to get a better view of the flipping itself. Have you gotten around to dyeing it yet? That's a bit too low. Angle that up a little bit. Oh, Scott is very behind. Oh boy. It could literally just be me. Guess there's a delay for me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I want to hang on. Let me grab my refault. It's right here, and my Volt Pro. My opinion on the Volt Pro has definitely changed since my Twitch stream. I've been flipping this a lot more, and it's like, I don't know, something about it. I think it's just the sound that's appealing to me, to be completely honest. But yeah, I want to anodize this these liners deep, like a deep purple, and then do like a blue to pink fade on the scales. I think that would be cool. But that's gonna have to wait for a little bit. Okay, now I'm on my PC, less lag now. All right, sick, sick. But yeah, I was asking you if you ever got around to dyeing those scales yet. Does this have oil in it? Nope, this thing is bone dry. All right, let's give it some oil. Can't wait to see the final product whenever you do it. Heck yeah, I'm excited for it. Oof, that came out faster than I wanted it to. There we go. Let's see. Hang on, let me see if I can't... Yes, I did. I just finished before your stream started. Heck yeah. Send me a pic whenever you get a chance. I would love to see that. Hang on. I would definitely love to see how the pink turned out. If I'm gonna want to do the same color in like a fade, I definitely want to see how it turned out on the jade scales for sure. It would be cool to be able to like, that's a thought for sure. It would be cool to be able to like put lights in it because of the scales being translucent. I think that could be cool. Get like trying to think what would be small enough to fit in there. What would be small enough? I mean, I guess the only thing that would be small enough to make sure you over dilute the dye. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I definitely want to put less dye and more water if I'm going to want it to be like brighter pink. And then Zippy told me to add vinegar, like a little bit of white vinegar. Because apparently that helps it like absorb more. I don't know exactly how I want to do the fade though. I guess maybe just like put it in a little bit more than I want it to, and for a little bit, and then sort of pull it out a little. I don't know. How am I gonna do that? I guess if I'm doing the, I'll need to figure out which one of them is brighter. I'll practice on the G10 scales I have. What am I thinking? I can just figure it out on that. Because I'm gonna have 4 different shots at that. I'm gonna need to get like a wire coat hanger. It's gonna be complicated, but that, and then I need to figure out how to anodize aluminum, because I know it's a different process than titanium. Titanium is easy to anodize, from what I've heard. It's just like a chemical mixture. I don't know if it's different for I don't know if it's different for aluminum than it is for, what's the word? Titanium. But you know what? Let's look into that right now. Hang on. Let's look up how to anodize aluminum. Let's put this right here for now. How to anodize aluminum at home. Electrochemically creating a dirt. Yeah, no, I know that. How to anodize aluminum parts at home. Let's see this. Warped Lab.
Drop your kitchen scraps in here instead of here, and you'll never have to deal with nasty trash. Plus, it keeps food out of...
I'm over here anodizing some parts for the Jet go-kart right over there, which is just about finished, and I figured I would show everybody a condensed version of the process. It's actually pretty cool. Here's the parts I'm going to be anodizing, and first thing you have to do is take your part, clean it up real good with a Brillo pad. After you wash it up with some soap and water, just...
Oh boy. That guy's going very slow. Yo, what's up, Ethan? How's it going? I didn't even know you could anode aluminum. I think it's not that different from anodizing titanium. I hope. Otherwise, I'm going to be in for a ride. I mean, I have my father has a power supply that can adjust the voltage on, so I'm not super worried about that. How's the delay for everybody? Your desktop volume is very loud. Oof. Okay. If this delay is very weird, I might switch to just doing a stream via my phone, because I've noticed a pretty significant delay. It is very different from anodizing titanium. Okay. Well, there is that plan. Well, maybe I can still give it a shot. Who knows? You cannot anodize aluminum easily, which is why Machine-Wise does not have alu ano in-house. Oh, well, okay, yeah, no, that's definitely not happening then. That sucks. Okay, well, that's okay. Maybe I can get somebody else to anodize it for me or something. I don't know. I'm still definitely going to dye the scales. That's definitely going to happen either way. Although, honestly, I feel like the silver might match with the pink and blue either way. So... So who knows? Maybe it'll work out well. I don't know how deep I want each color to be. So I'm probably just gonna wing it on the other G10 I have, on that like destroyed Amazon Balisong, and hope for the best. I want to thank you both for hanging in there with me for so long yesterday. You were awesome. Yeah, no problem. It was interesting. I had to leave at one point, and I think by the time I was back, you were done streaming. So, but I definitely enjoyed hanging out. My Wi-Fi's been really weird lately, so sorry if anything's like laggy or bad or anything. To clarify, it is possible, but as far as I understand, you're dealing with a lot of chemicals and acids they don't deal with in titanium anodization. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured it was probably something. I figured the difference was probably some sort of like chemical thing, which I don't know if I want to deal with personally. Maybe I'll try it at some point, but I don't know if I have the materials / the motivation to get that done. So, oh well, that's all right. It's also a reason why most modders in the community don't do aluminum anodization. It's very rare to have that service in our hobby. Yeah, that checks out. Well, at least dying is easy. Well, dying, G10. Dying in general is also easy. But don't do that. See if I can hit a double scissor. Apparently not. If there's lag, I'm oblivious to it from my POV stream is peak. I really hope there's not a ton of lag. I wouldn't necessarily... Wait a second. Oh, wait, no, I know the reason. Okay. Would you guys be willing to hang on a second? I know what the issue is. Hang on, wait. No, I might be able to just fix this myself, actually. Hang on, wait. Let me take a look at something real quick. Gotta look at this, and then string software, whatever. Okay, so if I go here, maybe this, and then all right, that's all good. They changed YouTube Studio. You know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. There's something, whenever I used to stream on my other channel, I would have to set the delay to like minimal or ultra low latency. And I think I forgot to do that, so that might be why there's like a teensy bit of delay. But you know what? It's not a big enough issue for me to have to worry about it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I painted my nails, by the way. A nice purple. I like it. I like it a lot. I keep hitting the lav mic. So sorry if you hear like a sudden jumping sound like that. Oof. Scissors are hard, man. I've been really trying to get the double scissor down so I can, whoa, hang on. What's going on here? What is going on here? Something's wrong. Something's very, very wrong. Something is ridiculously wrong.
What does this say?
Experience buffering. Uh-oh. All right, we might be, the stream might be suffering a little bit. We might need to move back over to Twitch. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Maybe I wait to stream on YouTube until I'm back at my dorm where I have, like, insane Wi-Fi. Although, to be fair, I am going through a storm right now, so the Wi-Fi is... Oh, wait. The error went away. The error went away. We might be good. We might be good. Everything is going crazily wrong. Yo, what's up? What's up, VRAL Flips? How's it going? How's it hanging? Hopefully well. I tried posting a clip to TikTok earlier, and I still think it hasn't posted. I don't know if that's an issue on my side or their side. I think it's an issue on their side. But I think it's still like processing or something. I don't know. It was a good clip though. I was proud of it. I've been incorporating what's it called? Cherry pickers into my combos. Typically I'll do like a aerial into scissor into a cherry picker. Although I messed it up there, but see if I can get it there. There we go. Down into like a thumb chaplain. It's fun. I've been messing around with my flipping style a lot lately. It's been fun. Very fun. Wonder if I have my camera with me. Oh my gosh. I do. I can't use it or do anything with it right now, but I have it. See if I can't get stuff out of my Volt Pro. Whoa, it is warm. Oh, it's because my laptop's warm. Is the Volt Pro heavier than the Refault? It is, I think. That's surprising. I've always thought of the Refault as a heavier Bally. Or heavier in terms of my collection, at least. But I'm feeling like the Volt Pro might be a little bit heavier. It also needs oil. It has not seen a single drop of oil today. So let's do that real quick. Well, most of my Ballies need oil. I haven't flipped a ton today. Funny part about that is I've been flipping a lot today, so that says something about my about how much I flip. Oh boy. Oh, everything is going wrong. Oh, I'm dropping so many frames. Holy cow. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go, we're back. Oh, I am suffering over here. Putting some tech in my flipping lately? Nice. I need to look into like tech flipping. Seems interesting. Ow. I wish my setup was good enough to like be able to put music on and stuff at the same time. But don't know if we have that. Still having a good time though. I've somehow already been live for 33 minutes. So seems like everything's going. Oh wait, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Hang on. Maybe I do. Oof. Never mind. That's too much work. I don't feel like going through all that. Whoa. Come on, OBS. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can do it. Come on. Is it buffering at all for y'all? I hope not. I really hope not. It probably is. Oh wait, are we good? Okay, we're doing better now. I think we might be chilling. We might. Oh no, it's dropping again. We might switch over to Twitch. Just maybe. Might have to switch back over to Twitch. Hey OBS, that's why I stream right from the browser on webcam. You can do that? I didn't know you could do that. I've just been using OBS for most of my content creation career, so. But it's struggling right now, so we might have to resort to that. Not gonna lie. We're either going to switch to that or only once for 2 seconds. You're too worried about the stream quality all as well over here. We're not seeing any issues. All right, maybe I'm just worrying too much. I'll go back to talking about the video. I have sort of like a small script written out already. But it's not super, like, right now, mostly what I have down is just, like, specs and my actual, like, preference of the Bally and, like, what I think of it, as opposed to, like, adding in different, like, small little jokes, and, like, sometimes I'll put in the script what I, like, if I want a certain editing thing to be in there, like, if I want to add B-roll at a certain part, or if I want to have a specific thing pop up on screen, I'll put that on there. So that's not in there just yet. What else am I missing? Honestly, I think that's pretty much it. It's not that far out at this point. We're just limited by the storm at the moment. That's all that's limiting us. Aside from that, everything's in order. If you do want to switch over to Twitch or whatever, I'll follow. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Depending on how the quality and everything goes, we shall see. It looks like everything's chilling for right now. So let's hope everything stays that way. Let's hope and pray. I think it's just because, like, everybody's stuck at home, and so everybody's using their Wi-Fi. So Verizon's just like, or not Verizon, like whatever internet provider we use is just overloaded. You start scripting that sort of stuff. I can think about it and imagine it, but when it comes to planning, I just script my dialogue. That's fair. Scripting isn't necessarily, well, necessary. Because to be fair, if you don't script, you get more realistic and natural dialogue. So it's sort of up to what you think is best and what you're best at. That's how a lot of content creation goes. It's all based on preference and what works for you. Like, I had never written a script for a video before that first video. Or I'd never written a script for anything before the review. So that was a first time thing for me. But the only reason I actually did that was because I tried freelance, not freelance. What's the word? Just going in it blind, winging it. That's the word that I was looking for. I tried just winging it for the impulse, and it didn't work out. So I just I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I turned off the camera, just wrote up a small script, and went from there. Scrimming is turning into talking points, and all my stream is working really well. Yeah, no. I definitely enjoy your streams, like, with the talking points and stuff, because it means that there's never, like, a dull moment. You're always having something to talk about, and that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. I might honestly end up starting to do that for some of these streams, in case I end up running out of things to talk about. What's up? How's it going? How's it going, Young Blood Flips? Welcome back. We are chilling from what I can see. Everything's going relatively well. It's funny, on my streams, I'm always worried that I sound like an idiot when I'm winging it, but when I watch it and edit it, like I did in that last video, it actually worked out. Yeah, no, for sure. It's always just like, sometimes things work out differently than you expect it to, and sometimes that's a pleasant surprise. And I enjoy pleasant surprises. That is for sure. Oh, I have an idea. Hang on, let me get something set up real quick. I have an idea. Let's get the chat on screen. I know how to do that. Let's see, I need... It's a very simple procedure. Just go here, do this, do that. This should not take but like a minute. Yep. This is all. Let's see. Did I forget something? I think I may have forgotten something. Okay, continue. Select all. We working? Everything. Is it working? Let's see. It's taking forever to load, that's for sure. But yeah, it's all like. Oop, hang on. A lot of content creation is just winging it, to be completely honest. I don't... Stop it! Let me do my own thing, please. I need the chat thing. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. Come on. Alright, got this. Skip this. I know how it works. Okay, let's copy this. And we should be able to... You head out to do some YouTube work. I hope the rest of your stream goes well. Good night to everyone else in chat. All right, see ya. Bye. Good luck with your stream stuff. The newest Blade Bias video will be a little bit different. I'm excited to see it nonetheless. That sounds fun. Sounds cool. I hope it goes well. I hope everything goes well, my friend. All right, let's see. Can I do this? We're going to get my first balisong. I'm thinking about getting the cheese. What do you think about that? Is it good? I think the cheese, I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard very good things about it. So, go for it. Every person who I've seen talk about it has said that it works out well and that it seems like everybody enjoys it. So, yeah, I'd say go for it. Let's see. I've never flipped it, but I've heard it's a Kraken level performance. Gosh, I might need to get one. No, I need to... I plan on waiting. The next balisong I'm probably going to end up getting is the Crescent. I've talked about that a lot, but to be fair, it's a very good... I've heard good things about it, and I really want to make a review on it. Hopefully... Actually, no, definitely the Refault review will be out before that. So, I don't know if I'm going to do... I don't know. It sort of depends on how life goes, on if I get the Refault video out before the Crescent review. If that ends up happening, if I do end up getting a Crescent, which I really hope I do if I don't end up missing that drop. I think they said late February, so we should be good on that. Ooh, that was clean. Yeah, we should be good on that. I'm not super worried about that. Yeah, I got a lot of videos lined up and planned that I'm excited to make. I want to maybe do a couple tutorials in the future. But I'm really bad at tutorials, so we'll see about that. That's not a definite thing. So yeah, I know I want to. So I got the refault review, refault modding thing, which is like just dyeing the G10. It'll just sort of be like the Will Hirsch thing with Brandon modding his Volt Pro, and then we got Crescent review. That's definitely coming. What after that? Oh yeah, I definitely want to do the video that's like how to get into the Balisong hobby, because I haven't seen a newer version of that in a while. I definitely want to make something like that. So there's definitely that, and then I'll think of more video ideas as that goes on. Now your later viewers are going to be able to read all the stupid stuff I type. Well, hey, don't worry about it. We're all here to have a good time. How long have you been flipping? I've been flipping for around 4 years at this point. It's definitely we're definitely closing in on 4 years. And yet I am still not that good. To be fair, it's like 4 years on and off. So there was time where I like didn't flip. All right, what is going on here? Why are we not getting any? Why is the things not doing the showing? The doing the thing. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. It's all good. I'll probably get everything set up. Everything will be a lot cleaner for the next stream, definitely. Well, God willing. I want to definitely get the setup for all this better. I had an entire setup planned for the first like Twitch stream back then, but the things aren't doing the things. Very unfortunate. I had a whole big setup planned where I was gonna have like 2 cameras, one for my face, one for the flipping. That didn't end up working out, although that probably will be a thing I'll end up doing once I get a new webcam, which that'll probably be later. I'm not super worried about that right now. That probably won't be for like a few weeks. And that itself is if I don't end up spending all my money on Balisongs. Which I have been known to do. I need to get a bushing buddy at some point. God, I keep thinking of stuff I need to buy. Oh no. Oh, it's all gonna crash and burn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? I think we're all good. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Y'all will let me know if things aren't doing the things correctly. But for now, I think we're all good. Oh boy. Alright. What else do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, the new Kite AL. I'm not entirely sure what they changed. I haven't really heard anything about it, aside from I know Scott's mentioned it. It's cool. I'm personally more excited for the Orion V2 Live Blade, because that is something I definitely want to check out. I would love to look more into that, because I've heard that the Orion is very good. And it's a pretty cheap Bally, so let me tell you. All right, yeah, I'm down to learn more about the kites for sure. Need to get those double scissors down. It's like bam, bam. It's rough. Learning new Balisong tricks sucks, dude. My hair is everywhere. I just realized because my shirt is like a dark color and the mic is also a dark color, it blends in and it just looks like there's a laser on my chest. They're watching me. Oh no. Oof. That's rough. Channels, weight adjustment, another set of side channels beneath the scales, and a notch in the, and the notch in the blade is actually functional bottle opener this time. Okay. Those definitely seem like significant upgrades. The last one. I know I ended up watching Ethan's video on the kites earlier. I don't know if it was last night or earlier today. But he sang high praise to it, so I'm sure it's going to be good. I think the V1.5 is 65, maybe? If I'm remembering that correctly, then yes, it's 65, but it's either it's within the realm of, it's like within that 65 to 75 range. The live blade is probably going to be I suck at flipping tonight, apparently. The live blade's problem for the Kite AL V1.5 is probably going to be about... Actually, did the Kite AL even have a live blade? I don't think it did. Hang on, let me fact check myself. Kite AL live blade. Kite AL. No, it looks like it did. No, it did. It definitely did have a live blade. And that was $79. Okay, let's see what the new V1. Okay, the V1.5 is $75. I lied. Cancel me on Twitter. I'm definitely that like splatter anode definitely looks really cool. Thought it was 75, but yeah, that's enough. But I seriously laughed out loud after all that dropping. I was doing too many aerials. I'm trying to get my scissors like seriously locked in, so I'm comfortable with those. I tend to drop. I normally don't drop this much. I don't know. Maybe it's just a rough night for flipping. Yeah, there's that. Let me see if there's any news on the Orion V1.5 live blade. I wonder if there's even any still, or sorry, the Orion V2. This thing's still in stock. Oh, it's the blemish stock. First production units feature an experimental machining process and multi-stage aluminum anodization due to the additional manufacturing steps. These are priced $5 to $10. Then okay, so the Orion V2 live blade is probably gonna be around $85 to $90 if I had to guess. V2. I keep saying V1.5. But yeah, I'd assume it's probably something similar for the Kite AL V1.5. Why do they keep doing V1.5? I guess because it's not a major enough upgrade or something. I don't know. I'd call it the V2. V1.5 just sounds like unfinished. V2 sounds very finished. I want to try a Nautilus. There's a lot of Balisongs I want to try that I'm hopefully going to get to try at Blade Show. I know I want to flip a Seraph at Blade Show. I definitely want to try a Nautilus. There's a lot of squid products I want to get. I know I'm going to get a Kraken at Blade Show, most likely. I just don't know if I'm going to get the Bowie or the Tonto, because I haven't had the chance to flip either of them and see which one I prefer the flipping of more. What else do I want to try? I want to try a Squid Trainer. Weird. weird want, but I do want to try that. I want to try Replicant, like an actual like proper BRS. What else? There's probably also going to be a lot of like prototype stuff at Blade, so definitely want to try that kind of stuff. Maybe I could kind of want to try a Zysix, just a random wanna. There's a lot of random knives. I'm probably going to get to try a lot of random knives at Blade that I'm pretty excited about. Definitely excited to meet a lot of people. I'm definitely excited to meet Will, Brandon, Ethan for sure. You, Scott, excited to meet you. There's a lot of people I'm very excited to meet. And I hope that they do another bite handle rave this year, because that's something I definitely want to go to, if they do it. Looked like fun last year, so. If it's 0.5, though, I can't imagine what the 2.0 will look like exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is like the upgrade from the Orion V1 to the Orion V1.5 was apparently really good. And I haven't heard anything about the V2 yet, because I don't know anybody who's gotten their hands on one yet. Maybe I'll ask around about that. See what people think. Can you imagine what my first Blade show is going to be like? It's so exciting. That's what I'm saying. I've always wanted to go to Blade show, but I've never had the ability to. I'm going to nerd out, and everyone will avoid me like the plague by the time the show is over. Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't figured out my living situation for that yet. I'm probably just going to go with Ethan's advice and just get like an Airbnb like 20 minutes out from the venue. Or something like that. If I can find one, I'm going to have to like book it out a ways away in advance. But hopefully everything will go well. I need to definitely not procrastinating on that, because if I procrastinate, I'm going to be spending more money than I would like to, and probably be driving a lot further than I would like to. I only want to have to deal with the 2.5 hours to Atlanta and like the 20 minutes to the venue. Aside from that, I don't want to do any other driving. Oh, well, and to the bite handle rave. And there might be a couple places in Atlanta I want to visit, but aside from that, there's not much else I want to be driving to. Because driving costs gas, and gas is expensive. I'm lazy old man. I'm just going to get a hotel that serves free breakfast, and unlike you, I will be procrastinating. Yeah, I might end up getting a hotel. Is it a refault? Yes, it is. I might end up getting a hotel. It depends on which is cheaper. 3 nights at a hotel or 3 nights at an Airbnb. Because I plan on going to all 3 days of Blade. I don't want to have to rent a car, so it's got to be walking distance. That's fair, yeah. That's fair. I'm definitely not excited to drive in Atlanta. That's not going to be the most fun thing in the world, especially with the traffic because of Blade Show and just general Atlanta traffic. But it'll be worth it. It'll definitely be worth it for Blade Show. I was gonna say once in a lifetime, but I plan on probably going to 2027 if 2026 goes well. I just need to get my working situation in order before that, so I actually have money to spend there. Because with the semester just starting back up again, I haven't found a proper job yet. I need to, though. I'm definitely going to probably start looking after we get back. So as long as you stay off the 27-lane highway, you'll be okay. Yeah. I've ridden through Atlanta to go to Tennessee in the past a couple times. So I'm definitely not a stranger to Atlanta. I just don't necessarily like it that much. Which is kind of funny because earlier in my life, I wanted to live in Atlanta. And now I'm sitting here like, no. Why would you ever want that? I don't want to live in a city. I want to live in like a nice cabin. Or just a regular house. I want to be in like a very pretty area in the future. That's my goal. Be able to live somewhere where that's pretty. Because as long as I can take good photos, I'll be happy. Not saying that city photos can't be pretty. City photos can definitely be pretty. As evident by some of Will's B-roll. Or I guess Brandon's B-roll. Because he's the one... Well, maybe they both do it. I don't know. The B-roll of, like, Atlanta. It's very pretty. So as long as you have a roof over your head and you're happy, you're good. Pretty much, yeah. As long as I have a roof over my head and I'm able to properly sustain me and my girlfriend, I'm happy. And as long as I'm able to flip a balisong. There's a lot of prerequisites. But, oh, I'm not in the center of frame. I was very awkwardly over to the side. Gosh, I want to go back to my dorm already, man. I love being at home, but I want to record this video, man. I gotta get that done, otherwise I'm never gonna get it done. I also just want to be able to use my actual computer. There's not been a lot to do. There hasn't been a lot to do here at home other than watch the snow. The snow is very pretty, I will say that. I'm actually using a picture out this window as the background for the thumbnail for this stream, so that's fun, that's nice. Though I don't really know what I want to do for the thumbnail for the Refault review. I'm thinking maybe, like, I don't know. Something pretty, that's for sure. I like doing stuff that's like pretty, blurring the backgrounds, doing like a outline. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I'll experiment with YouTube's like A and B system and try out a couple different thumbnails. Who knows? There's a lot of options. There is indeed a lot of options. That's the nice thing about YouTube is you get to experiment. So as long as you're able to make multiple different ideas for stuff, you can test what people like better. That gives you a better idea of what you want to do in general for different things. That's the exciting part. That's what I like about YouTube, about content creation, is a lot of it is just me experimenting with stuff, and it's fun. I like experimenting. Very, very fun. But yeah, there's that, and I want to start working on a game. I don't know what I want to do for that game, but I know that my final exam for one of my programming classes is to develop something, and I want to see if I can convince my professor to let me make a game for it. Are we right back? Alright, sounds good. But yeah, I want to... Who knows? Maybe I can convince him. If I can, that would be great. And that would basically be a free 100 because I enjoy game development. That's the good thing about college, is you get to pursue things that you like. Well, while in like high school and middle school and all that, you're just kind of just doing what they what they tell you to do. And I actually wrote an essay about this. I wrote an essay about this like last weekend. I talked about how a lot of college is a lot more fun than the other portions of school, because you are specifically focusing on something that you want to do as a career, rather than just math and science and algebra and stuff like that. You're actually focusing on, oh, I want to be an engineer. Let me take classes on how to do that and how to get better at the thing I'm interested in, as opposed to just, oh, here's a worksheet, get it done. What's it about? Oh, the history of the wars or something. Like, that's not something I'm interested in, so why would I want to spend like a lot of time on that? So that's why I feel like high school, how do I word this? I feel like that's probably why I've felt that college is a little bit easier than high school so far, because a lot of it is just stuff that I'm interested in, and not stuff that I don't give a fuck about. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'll explore that a little bit more for another paper. Because the other one was just like reacting to, or like writing a paper on a video that we watch. So maybe I'll have the chance to write more about that for an actual paper or something. Who knows? I enjoy writing papers sometimes. Only sometimes, though. If it's just like a basic paper, no, it's just like, whatever. But like, if it's on something that I like have an opinion on, I can write so many pages on it. Though otherwise, I'm just kind of sitting there bored, just writing, just going by the guidelines rather than going by what my mind wants. I'm struggling to word this in the way that I want to word it. It's like, how do I say this? If you only go by what the rubric says, you're going to be bored. And I feel like that's just sort of like, it's sort of a given. That's why with all of my work in college, I try to add my own flair of creativity to it, because otherwise it's just going to be like high school all over again, where I'm not really getting a lot of free reign with what I want to do. So if I add that little flair of creativity and just like really be able to get my opinions out there, I'm going to have a lot better of a time as opposed to if I'm just like doing what the assignment says and calling it a day, you know? Which doesn't work for everything, but for most of it, I've been able to sort of have a better... I'm able to understand what they're trying to get across more, and I hope that they're able to... I'm rambling, and I'm also stuttering, but you get what I mean. College is fun and also stressful. It's stressful, but it's also fun. Anyways, back to ballad songs after that yap fest. I'm trying to like get an idea of which ballad song I like the most out of my collection. And I'm honestly not sure, because I enjoy all of my ballad songs. I don't think there's a ballad song I have that I don't enjoy. Like if I was able to, if I had to choose which out of these what's up, Flab? If I had to choose which out of these I would want to flip for the rest of my life, I don't know which one I would pick, honestly. I think that's... God, which one would I pick? How are you today? I'm doing good. I am doing good. Been a little bit of a slow day, but what do you expect when you're in the middle of an ice storm? I don't think I would pick my Volp, because while I do love this thing, it doesn't really appeal to my style as well as the other ones. But all the other ballad songs in my collection are sort of just like... I wouldn't mind having to flip any of them for the, like, if I had to only choose one. Like, my Volt Pro is amazing. I love my Volt Pro. The Impulse is wonderful. Kind of wish I was in an ice storm. No, you don't. This sucks. The Impulses are so nice. And the Refault is also very nice. I feel like I've sort of grown attached to G10 lately. So it would probably be between these two. Just because both of these have G10 and have a wonderful grip. Let's see, if I had to choose... It might be the Volt Pro. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's the Volt Pro. Which is funny because the other day I was talking about how much I thought this was kind of mid. But honestly, after taking more time to form like more opinions on it, this thing's kind of goated. There are definitely a few aspects of the Volt Pro that I would improve. Like, I think the chaplains are definitely better than the original Volt, but like the chaplains on something like the Refault are just maybe it's just a skill issue? No, I can definitely feel it slipping. Like, I would definitely... maybe I would add more end weight. These screws definitely do a lot to add to the end weight, but I feel like there could be maybe a little bit more just to suit my preferences better. Because I favor sort of like rollovers, rollover-based tricks. Although like a lot of my style is rollovers and like aerials and stuff, which more end weight favors better, I think. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, definitely. Because more tip weight is better for fans. And you can't have more tip... You can't have... Well, I guess you could. Well, that would make it more neutral. So I guess maybe I guess I favor neutral. I don't know, man. But, like, yeah, like the Impulse does wonderfully in both of those. Like, it fans wonderfully. Choker fans amazingly. And, like, rollovers and chaplains are a breeze on this. So, like, this is, like, the best of both worlds. Maybe that's why I like it so much. I've yet to figure out what the balance profile of the Refault is. I think it's sort of neutral as well. Because it, like... Although, to be fair, this does have an adjustable weight system. So it's kind of cheating a little bit. But I did try taking all of the weights out of my Refault, and I didn't really like the way it flipped, so... Maybe I favor more handle weight in a balisong. I gotta try more balisongs before I really, like, come to this conclusion, because I'm analyzing this shit right now without much to go off of, so... I don't know, all of these balisongs flip wonderfully. Aside from maybe the Volp. But even the Volp it's fine, I can flip it. And to be fair, the Volp is what got me through most of my early flipping journey, so... I guess it would make sense that I favor more handle weight. Although I do feel my preferences sort of shifting as I adjust my style a little bit. Because I do a lot of fans and I don't know. Do you know which one you're going to get next? Probably the Crescent. The Nivalis Crescent. That's the one I've had my eyes on the most. So once that restocks, I'm probably going to pick one of those up. Because I've heard good things. I've heard it's like very light and agile, which is something that I definitely like. I definitely like lighter balisongs. So they allow me to go faster. Like with the Refault is definitely more of like a flowy, slowed down style balisong, while something like my Refault is something I can like really rip ass on, you know, or haul ass on rather. Or something like my my old Amazon trainer, which I would love to get another one of those and see how it compares to like my flipping style now, because that was the first thing I ever learned on, was that old Amazon trainer. That was like $20, I think, and it was pretty good for the price. Although now I would easily recommend this over that anytime. But I would definitely, I would love to try it again, but I don't think it's sold anymore, unfortunately. Which sucks, but it doesn't really matter that much. Maybe I could find, I know Odonoko has one, so maybe I could borrow it off him. Oh! The gaze of doom and despair, apparently. Okay, let's see if I can't. Come on. Huh. Okay. We're gonna have to go with this, I guess. I'll just back up more. At least it doesn't really matter how far back I am, because I have a wireless mic on. But, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, the old Amazon balisong. That thing was like, I forgot how much I enjoy sandwich balisongs as opposed to channel balisongs. Channel balisongs are great. I will always have a soft spot for channel balisongs because they sound good, they're wonderful, they're easy to maintain. But a good sandwich balisong is also very good. And that's sort of another reason why I want to try the Orion V1 or the Orion V2, or just the Orion in general, is entirely because it is sandwich and also a very cheap live blade. But I don't know when their live blade is going to release for that. And they're definitely not selling any more V1.5s unless I get one aftermarket. Which I'm sure I could find someone to sell me one, but I don't have the funds for that right now. Let's do some testing. I want to try some. I want to test some stuff real quick. All right, there's one thing. Here's the other. All right, I want to adjust the balance of my Refault real quick. So I need to find my weight pins. Hang on. I think they're in here. Yes, they are. Okay, perfect. I wonder how many I have in right now. Oops, wrong side. Wait, what? It's a pivot? Why is it a pivot? Who knows? Ugh, oh no. Oh, everything's going wrong. Oh, I actually don't even have any weights in it right now. No wonder it feels so weird. Okay. Let me grab... Okay, hang on. This is going to be a... This is definitely going to be a table project. Hang on. Baby, don't be my crutch when the shit is gory. Okay, let's... Oh boy. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I need to put 4 in one handle and 4 in the other. Don't know why I'm acting like I'm gonna unbalance it. Let's see. Come on, get in there. Dude. All right, there's one. Oh, brother. Okay, this is going to take a little bit. Here is 2. 3. 4. Okay. There's one handle done. I know you can't see this, but I don't want to mess with it because my camera's working fine right now, so we're just gonna go with it and hope for the best. Okay. Here's the screw out. One. Come on. No, oh my god. Just get in there. 2. 3. And 4. All right. Let's give this a flip. See how it is. After I get the screw back in. Come on. All right. Let's see. Oh. I can feel a difference for sure. It's sticking so much more. It's so much heavier for sure. I like that. I like that a lot. I can definitely feel the end weight. It feels honestly a little bit too much end weighted. I might need to remove a little bit. Here, let's see if we can't get a view of the table. Oh boy. All right. That's sort of a view of it. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's I guess let's try 2 weights in. Let's try that. So we got to take out 2 of them, and I reckon we do it diagonally. So it's even. As opposed to... Come on. All right, hang on. It's being a bitch now. Come on. Hello? No, I was reading the chat. Sorry. My mic turned off. That was weird. Flab, I asked if your impulse had come in yet. Oh! It's working. coming at the end of the month? That's crazy. But kind of makes sense with the storm. Oh well. Why does this keep turning off? Can we not? Yeah, I know about the stream delay. I was saying I don't know if I like this as much as the as with all of the. I have an idea. Hello? That's working. Is this one gonna die on me as well? Let's hope not. Test, 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 test. This sounds good. I think everything's working. Okay. Come on. Okay. Clip you onto my shirt. Okay. What I was talking about was how I don't know if I like the feeling with 2 weights as opposed to 4 weights or no weights in my refold. I don't know how I feel about it. to be completely honest. All right, hang on. This is too much. Let's put you like that. That works. I don't know. It feels okay. It feels sluggish. It feels slow and kind of not good. Here, let's try it with just one weight in. That might make all the difference. Let's see. Yeah, I think the weight distribution with the Bowie and the Tonto is a little bit different. Hang on, let me take like one of these weights out. I honestly don't notice that that big of a difference in the sound with the weights out and the weights in. It sounds maybe a little bit deeper with all the weights in. Hopefully OBS has been behaving. What's up, Ethan? It has been. We've been doing well. Only issues we've had were with audio and my mic dying. We're doing some refault testing. I'm seeing how I like different weight distributions with the weights at the moment. How's your YouTube stuff been going? Hopefully it's been going well. I do like how easy it is to adjust the weights in this. I definitely like that. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I just need to take one of you out. And then probably need to tune it again a little bit. Sound opinion I have may simply be in my head. I don't know. I do definitely notice like a bit of a sound difference. Not a huge one. It was fine. That's good. That's good. I noticed like maybe a tad bit of a sound difference. Like with all the weights in, I notice it sounds like slightly deeper, ever so slightly deeper, and maybe a little bit less. Ooh, okay, hang on. We may have found. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. And I do notice a little bit of a sound difference. I think you might be right. I also think I may have fucked up the tune a small bit. Oh, hang on. There we go. Tune's fixed. Ooh. Okay, I think I like it the best with one weight in. It feels like just sticky enough, but not too heavy. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I think I'm going to try this for maybe like a week. And form more opinions. Dude, I just got to say, by the way, this is such a nice sheath. I love that thing so much. Okay, let's put the weights back in their tiny bag. I'd start messing with the weights on my refault too, but I want to keep flipping it empty for a little longer. That's fair. I think around the time I first got my refault, I started messing with the weight profile a little bit, and I liked a lot how it flipped with no weights in it. So that's how it's been since then, and I decided to try messing around with it a tad bit tonight, I guess. And I like it a lot. Maybe I'll try tuning these bushings at some point too. I need to get a micrometer, and I don't trust myself to not mess it up, so I'm probably going to end up getting a bushing buddy if I want to tune it, but let's see. I thought the Thomas bag was up sub quality to me. I like the Switty bags way more. I like the sort of cloth feel with the soft inside. I like it a lot. And let's move you over here, and also this has got to change a tad bit. Okay, let's save this and refresh. Okay, that should be better. Okay. She's a maniac. Yeah, hang on, let's move this back over here now so I have proper room to flip. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's so funny how taking 2 weights out from both handles can change it this much. I did not like it with 2 weights in, and I love it with 1 weight in. That is funny. It is funny how such a small change can make such a big difference. Fair. For some reason, the William just feels cheap to me. First world grab slow. That's fair. That's fair. Hang on. I do have my Nabalis. I think if it's in here. I don't know why I have both of these with me, but I do. Let's compare, because I do enjoy Nabalis's. Oh yeah, no, I love Nabalis's ones. These are lovely. Gosh, I still can't get over how freaking large the washers for the Impulse are. Those things are big. I wonder if that contributes to the tune. Don't forget to send me a pic of the. Oh wait, can I use this? Oh, I can use my phone. Okay, I can use my phone mic. Okay. That's good. But yeah, definitely don't forget to send me that picture. I would love to see that. I'm definitely gonna have to charge one of those mics. Those things have held a charge. I have not charged them once, mind you. They held a charge for this long. And I've had them for, like, since before I made that review, the Impulse review. I actually got them, I like the Nabalis bag too. My only first world gripe with Nabalis is that somehow out of 2 Nabalis Ballys, I have not received a single sticker or bite handle indicator. What? That's crazy. I have so many bite handle indicators, dude. I've gotten one with all of them. I'll send it right now via Instagram. I just want to post it on YouTube until after your stream is done. That's fair. That's fair. Wait, can you attach? Oh no, that's just that one. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I don't think I'm going to be able to dye the... Well, maybe I will. I don't know if I want to dye the scales back at my my dorm. Okay, hang on. Let's move this back. I changed my mind. Alright, let's go on over that. Just because I don't know if I have a good way to boil water aside from the microwave, and I don't want to accidentally set off the fire alarm. So I might just end up doing it back here at home once I do get it done. Probably over one of the weekends. At some point I'll pick up some dye more and figure it out. Do I have the stroke thing on this? Can I add a stroke to make this more visible? Nope. Alright. She's a maniac, maniac. Okay, let me see if I can't take a look at that now. Let's see, Instagram. Probably gonna have to log into my... Yeah, okay, hang on. Please don't make me do a verification code. I will cry. No. All right, whatever. I'll check it out after I get done streaming. Here, wait. I have an idea on how to fix my issue. Hang on. My issue with the thing not being visible. Holy cow. Check this out. If I just... Okay, alright. Getting there. And then... Ah! We figured it out. I'm so smart. That was the most... That was the dumbest possible solution for that, but it works. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. That is how I feel about that. Gosh, how long have I been live for? Almost 2 hours. That's crazy. But yeah, wonder... Ooh, I just realized I'm gonna have to break the Loctite on this handle specific. It's okay, I can re-Loctite it. Like I said, it turned out plum, not super pink. Gotcha. Yeah, let's actually take a look at that right now. That is very nice. I like that a lot, actually. Oof. It also doesn't look translucent like I was expecting. So that is good. That is very good. Definitely very sweet. I'm excited to do the fade on this at some point. Did you do it with like cans, like soup cans? What'd you put the dye in? Cut out to give a recap on the reaction again. Very good. Good, very good. I like it a lot. I like it a ton. I was saying that I was surprised that it didn't turn out like super translucent like I was expecting it to. Oof. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I feel like I might have like chicken noodle soup cans that could fit this. I sent one of the kids to this dollar store to pick up a cheap pan I could hold on to for future dyeing projects. That's fair. I'm probably going to end up using a can because it's disposable, and also I need to, like, dip it properly so I can do, like, a fade. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a way. I just gotta make sure it doesn't, like, boil over. That would not be fun. I do not want to stain the stove. But as long as it turns out pretty, I'm happy. Oof. Alright. What time is it? Ooh, it is 10:49. It is 10:39. I gotta head to bed relatively soon. Or not head to bed. I just gotta start winding down relatively soon. So I am probably gonna end it here. Very good stream. Very fun. Your project's far more complicated than mine was. No one's dumb enough for that. You should be good. Brandon, my goat. Maybe I could ask him for some tips as well. Although I think he just winged it, so I don't know if he would have any tips. But I think I got all the tips I need, honestly, from Zippy. I just gotta be careful and go slow with it, and like check it every so often. I just don't know if it would be a better idea to do like. If it would be a better idea to, like, dye all of it and then do another color. I feel like it would probably just be better to do it, like, half and half. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head out. It was very nice. Very fun stream. I gotta go, honestly, eat something. I'm hungry. Maybe I'll have that chicken noodle soup. But, yeah. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Very fun. Very fun stream. Very fun. It was the best stream. That was supposed to be a Trump impression, but it devolved into just I don't even know. But yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Stay safe if you are in the area for this ice storm. Please stay safe. Take care of yourself. Stay warm. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. And I love you all. Bye. Goodbye, Scott. Goodbye, Ethan. Goodbye, Flab. Have a wonderful night.